One more bit of advice for authors who are editing dialogue-heavy scenes. If you've looked at everything else, you've checked to make sure the conversation makes sense with and without dialogue tags, you've made sure that it's clear who's speaking at all times, you've made sure that the characters enter with different amounts of knowledge and different voices, and it still feels forced. One thing that might be happening is they might have too similar of motivations. It's very rare in the real world that two people will enter a conversation for the exact same reason. And even when the reasons seem similar, quite often they're different. Like, you might see two people start a conversation at a party, and you might think both of their motivation is, just to get to know each other. But truthfully, character A may be entering that conversation because they're bored and just want something to do, and character B might be entering that conversation to feel out if this person is a prospective partner. Also, conversation motivations shift, like all motivations. So, like, after a couple lines of dialogue, character B might notice that character A is a bit of a jerk and not want to be in the conversation anymore, and now their dialogue is switching to trying to get out of there without being rude, whereas character A switches, noticing, and goes, oh, okay, well, this is entertaining. I'm going to try to keep them here as long as possible. That makes for a dynamic conversation. And I notice this most commonly between a main character and a secondary character, that the secondary character does not actually have a motivation for being in that conversation. It's just the author needed them to say certain things, so they just say certain things. So yeah, make sure your characters are not just saying the right things, that they have a reason to say the right things.